I'd almost say I'm one of the anoraks in the company and on the committee, in terms of I've always been interested in really getting to the detail and how things work and why this happens. Because only through doing that can we understand how we can change things for the better. From an IPC perspective, we're a very large magazine publisher. We're part of a global media company. We have a lot of stakeholders involved in the business. We have a great focus in the whole company on environmental issues, on corporate social responsibility. We feel that we have a big example to set. And there are very genuine concerns throughout our business to be the best in terms of our impact on the world that we exist in and trade in. It means that we have more impact when we're working with government departments such as DEFRA, where we've worked together to achieve very good performance in terms of ensuring that magazines are recycled. We've worked very closely as a group of publishers and with DEFRA to achieve those kind of voluntary targets. And it's share of best practice, share of information that furthers the best interests of the industry as a whole, and the best environmental credentials for the industry too. I think item number one will continue to be the carbon calculator. What we have to do to improve it, to broaden it out for both printed and electronic media, to make sure that our members are actually using it, knowing how to use it. As an industry, we've been doing a lot to try and reduce unsolds, but there's still further work that needs to be done on that whole area. It's both an environmental concern and, of course, one that directly affects the profitability of any magazine publisher. It's a quite controversial one. Some magazines rely on their cover mounts more than others. Depends on the market in which that magazine is operating. But the fact is, there are things that we have to improve on in terms of what we do with unsold and unused cover mounts, how we dispose of them or recycle them. All of our own magazines and those of our competitors are being printed on what I'm quite sure is sustainably sourced material, but we have to continue to prove that doesn't slip, that we're not using any fibre that's from illegally logged trees or anything like that. So again, more work to be done. All our industry has worked together and cooperated in achieving very good results here, and that does mean that the spectre of legislation has receded considerably, and I think as long as we continue to cooperate with DEFRA and work closely with them, there's a mutual trust that's been established. We have a forum which we're hosting here on 26th of November. We've got people from DEFRA coming along, we've got people from the printing and paper industries coming along. We hope that all our other publisher colleagues will come too, and to discuss these things in a relaxed environment before the awards in the evening.